Stop streaming. Here we go. We should be live. Let's see if everything's working. Here we go. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? This is the deck that I'm going to be playing. It is going to be a true Draco Altergeist list, and we're just going to be taking it into Nexus ranked matches, and we're just going to see how well it fares. So my idea behind this, obviously it's done in the OCG before, a long time ago, when Maxi was at 3. However, for us, Diagram was banned. Now, obviously, we don't have Maxi at 3 now, but what we do have is we have our Diagram back, and we have various other things. So we're going to start off with terraforming. I don't think you would Ash the terraforming, so I think we're going to get our Diagram here. And then we're just going to set 2 and pass. There's no point in activating the Diagram unless we activate the Diagram to pop the Silk, which is actually what I'm probably going to do. And then I'm going to tribute the spoofing. So we're going to pop the Silk, and we're going to add dynamite, and then we're going to set this, and we're going to set this, and then we are going to pass to our opponent. The reason why we sent the Silk is because obviously we've got the manifestation which can revive the Silk, but what we're going to do on our opponent's turn is we're going to flip the spoofing with no effect. We're going to chain the multi-faker to special summon the multi-faker, and we just want to keep the dynamite in hand. I was going to tribute it off, however, if I manifestation get the Silk back, I can chain the Silk to bounce the manifestation back to hand, to bounce one of their cards, and then I can chain the spoofing to spin the Silk back into the deck to grab something back out. So here we're just going to special summon the Silk, and then the multi-faker is going to chain, allowing us to special summon the multi-faker. And then the multi-faker is actually just going to special summon us a Mullaseek, just because if he does decide to go Tyranno and just start smacking into everything, at least we're going to get a search. Like I said, I'm not an experienced Altergeist player. I'm literally just picking up the deck and playing it the way that I want to play it. I'm just mixing it in with some true Draco cards because why not? Now, obviously, all of his Dino cards are going to be unaffected by activated effects, but this is only dinosaur monsters. So it doesn't matter if he brings out anything that is not a dino, then we can literally just stop it there and then. So that's what we're going to do. Just going to wait until he gets into those Hulky Fibrax plays or any other play that involves a non-dinosaur monster like this Shaddoll Fusion, which, if in my eyes, Shaddoll Dinosaurs is nice, but your going second board doesn't, like, going second with the deck doesn't get any stronger. Like, Dinosaurs is really good just on its own. Misk will protect the extra deck, and I just think that's how the deck should be played. That's why I think that's the strongest version. I also do like the Dogmatic build, but you've got to remember, the moment you start adding in cards that are not dinosaurs, so we're going to bounce this, and we're going to bounce that, and then we're going to chain this. One card that can be chained. Spin back the multi-faker, add the Conqueror. So he's now lost the Shaddoll Fusion. He will get to dump 2, one off the Squamata, and he'll get to dump one off the Construct as well. But I quite like just being able to have Silk engrave. We are going to be able to negate an attack, get a search off the Murseek when he does beat over it. But luckily for us, he did, which you can destroy, spoofing. That's interesting when I've got Diagram and Murseek. Another little fun interaction between this deck is when you activate Diagram, you can pop Murseek, search the Multi-Faker, and then search for another true Draco card, which is very nice. But like I said, the moment he attacks something, we've got the Conqueror, slam it down, negate the attack, negate Ultimate Conductor Tyranno's effects, so it won't be able to attack everything. And yeah, that's how we will survive this. And hopefully we can draw another continuous spell trap so we can get our Dynamis on the field. Predaplant Anaconda. I just feel like that at this point, this. Oh, it's Super Poly. Fair enough. I still feel like at this point, Anaconda's the problem. Dragoon. In a scenario, I'm going. I'm going to pick up a Mariner just because Mariner will get me another trap, and that's nice. You won't game me with this though, which is nice. So for a going second dinosaur deck, a lot of hoops, So we're going to set this. We're going to normal summon this. Marionetta effect. Now, he could shotgun the Tyranno, but I don't feel like that's wise. Because if he shotguns the Tyranno, he doesn't know what we've got in hand. Imperm. Nice. Okay, well, we can just bait him. Make him think that it's cost. Oh, okay. Not gonna work. We could. I'm just trying to think. Pop this. We can add a true Draco or true King monster. That doesn't really help me in any scenario. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is just pass, and then we can bring back the Murseek. Has he got 2 dinos in grave? Yeah, he has. He's got Archosaur, and he's got exactly 3 dinos in grave. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, so what we're going to do, we're going to go activate and use effect. Negate and destroy. Battle phase. We'll conquer. Chain. Special. Conquer. Conquer. So basically, Conqueror blocked 2 attacks, the little Conqueror Silk. So what we can do here is activate this, bounce this, bounce that back to hand. He can chain, but but it's going back to hand regardless. We can set this. I want to summon this by tributing the protocol. And then when enter battle phase, we're just going to swing it in for 28. In phase 2, end phase. And then what we can do is the exact same thing with the Silk and the Konkori. So we can, when he summons his Conductor, we can Manifestation, special the Silk, bounce the Konkori back to hand, bounce that back to hand. He then won't have enough targets engraved to summon it again, and we should be able to clean this one up. It did look close at the start and I was getting a little bit worried, but Konkori and Silk are just a very annoying 2x2 combo. So yeah, I think we should be able to pull back at this one. Yeah, banished you. Special the Conductor, which means he's got 2 cards left in hand. Well, I can activate this, which allows me to activate a True Draco card. And then we're going to chain this. We're going to special summon Silk back. And Silk is a quick effect, so unfortunately, I'm going to activate. Now, unfortunately, True Draco cards can be hit by Ash Blossom, but fortunately for us, he does not have an Ash Blossom. So here, when he if he activates Ultimate Conductor, we use Silk to bounce the Konkori, and we bounce the Ultimate Conductor back to his hand. Yeah, so we're going to activate this. We're going to bounce the Konkori back to hand, and we're just going to bounce that back to hand. Nope. So there's the bounce gone, and we can negate one if we need to. But he can't do anything to us that really is going to hurt us. We've got the Silk and the Konkori still in hand, ready for our next one. And in the graveyard, he has both his Conductors, Manifestation Engrave, add the Protocol back to hand, activate this, half its attack. We're literally just doing this because why not? Oh, we drew the return. Wow. Okay, so reposition. We could normal summon Silk, bounce Silk, and then bounce that. But we drew the return, which is absolutely nuts, especially after just using Apocalypse to send the Dino to the graveyard. It's just stupid when you put 2 decks like this together that they don't really belong together, but they do work because there's little synergies. So we can normal summon the Silk. Remember, Silk is a quick effect, and it's just one other. So we can activate this, bounce this, and we're going to bounce that back. But it really doesn't matter because we're going to use Diagram to pop this. This will then pop that, and we're going to search our True Draco card. Then we're going to use the Protocol. So we're going to grab the Warrior, and an Apocalypse is going to pop this. Well, we normal summon this then, don't we? So we're going to just poke for the 800, it looks like. And then pass. We have got the True King's Return, so all is still okay. Our Dino player not looking too spicy there. I'm going to activate the True King's Return. Yes. I'd like to special summon back from the graveyard. Does put in defense, which is a little bit shit, but it's fine because the moment he activates a card or an effect, we are okay. Yeah, he surrendered. Yeah, so basically during his end phase, I would have bounced Protocol back to hand and then bounced that. So he had nothing. If he hadn't evenly matched, it literally would have done nothing. Evenly matched against Altergeist isn't really great, even though you might think it would be, because Silk's a quick effect. It bounces for cost. So you does it bounce for cost? I feel like I'm return it to the hand. Yeah. No, so it's not cost. Okay, so we summoned Wind Barrier Statue. I'm not too sure what that does against my deck. Well, I can set the Apocalypse, activate this. I can pop the Silk, add this, summon you by tributing you, and then Apocalypse can pop this, and then I can set 2 and then just swing you. There's a slight misplay because I do believe that I would have preferred to have the Silk over the spoofing, but spoofing's another free. Yeah, we can judgment that. We don't want to see those Dino cards. Don't want to play against those Dino. Oh, he's summoning the Pancratops. Okay. And Kaiju in me. Oh, fantastic. Cost, please, sir. Ash. This is going to be Called by the Grave now, isn't it? He's got Pank as a quick effect as well. You just cry if you're him, don't you? Like, you just cry. Like, no matter what I top deck, it's going to be half decent because Diagram can pop. Wow. Oh, wow. Well, I can activate this, shuffle Multi-Faker back in and grab this. That was dangerous, really, because if that had been an Ash Blossom. Marionetta can set this. What I can then... I could activate this, pop this. No, because I've already normal something, so the True Draco cards aren't really doing too much. Yeah, no, because I can once per shuffle them, I'll take a card from your. So when he does something, I can spoofing the Marionetta into a multi-faker, revive the Silk, special the multi-faker will special summon the Mullaseek from the deck, and then I'll have 3 cards on board against his 2. One of them will be a live bounce. Wow, that was not expected. So we're going to put that back. No, we don't want to change to that. Add the faker, and then on resolution. Oh, wow. Okay. So, well, we wanted to do this on resolution. We're going to activate this. We're going to special the silk. 2 effects. We're going to special a faker. Boom, there's 2k on board. We would like to use multi-faker to bring the more seat because it's specials and defense. We're then going to make a Hextia pointing under here. 2 effects. 1, add this back, and 2. We want to add Marionetta back. We can normal summon the Marionetta. Set the protocol. I'm just trying to think. This is if I get another Hextia under there, that's 3k, and that's 1/5, so that's 4/5. Yeah, I feel like this is more. But then, oh, this is game anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so that was a very easy game. Okay, so this again is the deck list. So deck list is pretty straightforward. The way the deck is supposed to work is you just abuse your Altergeist cards and then run these guys on the side to capitalize on the weaknesses that Altergeist have, and that's actually removing things from the board. So Altergeist can remove 1 monster on the board very, very easily with Silkweetus. However, Silk is only good if you have another card to chain with it. So pairing Silk with Conqueror is very good because you can block 3 attacks and obviously negate technically two monster effects. So if they activate a monster effect during the battle phase, or if their monster effect is to attack multiple times, obviously the Conqueror can come very, 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 very clutch, because obviously you can stop that from happening, and that's what saved me. And the True Draco cards just stop you from dying. Like, they are only in there to stop you from dying. That's literally it. So, like I said, the way the deck works is you just want to grind your opponent out to a point where the cards they play don't affect you that much anymore. So your board just gets stronger and stronger while their board diminishes. Oh, impermanent faker. This is stuff of dreams. So here I always add the manifestation. Like I said, I'm not a pro Altergeist player. I don't play Altergeist in real life. I actually play Zodiac in real life. I think Zodiac is one of the most fun, creative decks that you can build. But yeah. Ooh, we could be in a mirror match, boys. Let's see. I don't know any deck that plays Pot of Extrav other than Guru, Altergeist. Maybe he's running True Draco? Maybe. Or maybe it's a Geist Mirror. I don't know. So he could also be playing Unchained, however, I feel like that would not be... Oh, great, Grandmaster, fantastic. If this goes normal, swash some target one and destroy it. Well, you're going to destroy it anyway, so we may as well chain it. Imperm. Multi-Faker. Multi-Faker. Silk. Fantastic. So anything that you play in this middle column will be negated. You've used up your normal summon. What are you going to do? You expect me to bounce that back to your hand. That's fine. You saw me set the manifestation. You can't run over the silk. Basically, he needs to put something else on board, like something. I think he was hoping that I'd want to keep Multi-Faker, but Rageki. That's fine. So we're gonna bounce the Marionetta and bounce that back. I would have played the Rageki first because you don't know what I have, but maybe that's just me. Banish 6. Let's see what three I've got left. Banshee. To be fair, I don't want to change to it. No, I just want to get the draws. Normal summon the Marionetta. What I could have done is set this, summon this, pop that, and then activated this to special summon the Faker, and then the Faker would have special summoned the Mulliseek, and then I could have used those to go into Hextia, and Mulliseek would have searched me back the Multi-Faker. However, I feel like summoning Marionetta, getting Protocol on the field, is better in the long run in terms of card economy. So we can set this. We can activate this. Target Multi-Faker. Like, Altergeist is like so close to being amazing if they were just worded slightly differently. So if Marionetta was a quick effect and that didn't have to target a card, it would be amazing. See, now the reason that Judgment in that was absolutely pointless is because Marionetta can just target herself and special summon the Multi-Faker anyway. And then the Multi-Faker is going to allow us to special summon the Seek. But lucky for him, we won't be able to get our Prime Banshee out. Yeah, that was quite stupid. I should have just special summoned the Silk. But we'll get the search as soon as this leaves the field, unless he Grand Margin smacks us. But we can True Draco Apocalypse. We can actually negate that with Protocol, so that's what we're going to do. And then Protocol's not so effects. Well, that's shit. Yeah, so what I'm going to do next, because I feel like he's going to play another draw card. I don't think he's just going to summon and swing. He might do if he summons Grand Margin and swings out, it's game anyway. So yeah, so I'm gonna chain to that. I'm gonna chain True Draco Apocalypse. Yeah. I feel like at this point I have to, and I have to get rid of the Multi-Faker. So I'm gonna summon you, and I'm gonna get rid, just get Multi-Faker off the board, just because it's a bit too weak. If he's something, like I said, if he's putting Grand Margin out on the field anyway, then I'm screwed. so we can summon you by tributing our Molosseek. And then his monster will be summoned, and then the Molosseek will trigger allowing us to search. If he activates an effect to pop a spell or trap card, then quick effect, we can add a true Draco monster from our deck to our hand. So there's always that as well. Let's go something. Right, so yes, Molosseek in graveyard is going to allow us to search, and then yeah, no. So here we're just going to search a concrete. The reason why I'm searching concrete is because we're going to just wall it up. So if he has the Grand Manju, then obviously I just want to stop that card from attacking, because that card is going to be friggin' annoying to deal with. So we're going to activate this to grab us a Ignis. And the reason I run 2 Majesty, 1 Ignis, and 1 Dynamite. Dynamite, honestly, if that came back to 3, I think people would actually play this deck because the trap cards are quite nuts. I mean, Return is nuts, and I'm guessing that Return is more nuts when you use this to half everything, and then Return can bring every monster back from the graveyard. I feel like he's really going for game here, but he clearly doesn't realise what I've got, unless he's just, if he just summons Grand Manju, then he's just going for the overkill play. And I don't see why he would do that unless you special monsters. No, okay, so because he special summoned Phantom Bird, he can't normal summon will set this turn. He can't even gain me this turn. He's got 5 cards left in deck. If he attacks, Concrete can block it. I can half the attack of everything on his field. Yes, I'm going to activate this. I'm going to send Dynamite. Half everything. And then watch him cry because he can't attack with that. And can you then activate Return? Oh my god, that's nuts. That is nuts. I thought you'd be able to do that, but I didn't. Oh, Return. What a card. What a card. That's disgusting. So basically, if you get Return and Apocalypse, you just half everything, revive, half everything, revive. We can do this and add that back to our hand. So we have a full hand. Marionetta plus Protocol plus Silk, Conk, and we have a Draco Warrior. I'm feeling pretty confident we are going to pop off next turn, but time will tell. Dingasu, do you really want to send? Hope. I've not played a single. Oh, sorry, that's a lie. I've played 2 spells in this entire duel. Questionable plays. I mean, we win in 10 seconds anyway, so he must be really racking his brain to try and think of a way out of this. 6 cards in hand. Wow. We can activate this and bring you back. I can set this. See, I want to normal summon the Marionetta and then just put the second manifestation in the spell and trap card zone because I just feel like it will just help me in the long run. I could Draco this away because I don't need it and half everything. Draco this away, half everything, battle phase. And I just swing over Hope Harbinger. Oh, that's not once per turn. Oh no. I forgot about his. You cannot also once per turn when the opponent wants to attack, destroy the attack monster and inflict damage. Why would you? I don't. Okay, so Hope Harbinger negated his golden castle, which was going to pop my Marionetta. Interesting. 5 effects. We're gonna special this. Yeah, we're gonna special this, and then we're gonna activate Apocalypse to tribute it off for Ignis, and then we're gonna activate. Oh, I may have misplayed a little bit. Oh well. What I should have done is. Oh, you get to pop back, correct? We can do this. Tribute something. What? Yeah, we're going to tribute for Ignis. Battle phase. Oh, that is the most annoying. Like, oh, I think I just have to buy these cards right now. This is the most annoying thing I think I've ever done to anybody. Oh. So, basically, the way the deck works is protect the castle. The castle is your life points, and we're just going to tribute and half, and then revive, and tribute and half, and then revive. Oh. Ooh, Pot of Indulgence. Oh, he got it as well. And then we're gonna go. To be fair, he wins if he normal summons Grandma and Junior smacks me, but I think we should be okay with this hand because we can Marionetta. I don't really want to pop Marionetta for the sake of just popping Marionetta. Oh wow. Yes, we're going to pop Indulgence and we're going to manage 6. It's force of habit, just moving it out of the way. No, I don't control any monsters, so I could play in an imperm con. I used to think that you could imperm yourself, but I don't know. What I am going to do, I'm going to activate Diagram and I'm going to pop the Marionetta that's in hand. What does this do? During your main phase, draw cards equal to the number of true Draco or true constant sent from the field to the graveyard this turn. Wow. 20 pages, tribute one true Rico or true king. So you gain cards sent from the field to the graveyard, so you're like a late game. I'm going to pop this, we're going to add the dynamite because he will allow us to learn stuff. We've got the spoofing, so we can get the faker, so we don't really need to search with the Morseek. May as well just go Marionetta. Set. I could go Marionetta into Morseek, sorry, attack over and get rid of one of his cards, but I don't really see the point in doing that. I'd rather just have a strong back row at this point. If this physical card, okay, so Heritage just negates spell and traps. Yeah, we are going to chain. So we're going to chain the spoofing, and we're going to shuffle the Morseek back. Add the faker, and then we can chain the faker to the resolution. Yes. Altergeist Draco. Yes. Oop. And then multi-faker can special summon the Silk. We don't care if the multi-faker dies, we're literally just looking out for the one copy of, well, one card. If someone's Grandmaru, we're bouncing it back to his hand because I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, Harpy's Feather Duster. I guess there's like 0 point. I don't have anything that can search in the graveyard, so that's fine. I like this return. I actually had a pretty good setup there, so Harpy's Feather Duster did really hurt, but again, it doesn't really matter because we're gonna bounce the faker, bounce that back to his hand. He's already used his normal summon, and it's his turn, so he can't activate multi-faker. So I don't feel like I have anything to worry about. We've got 18 cards left. I think he just swings over them. What does that do on field? It's got to be one from in his hand, hasn't it? Yeah, we feel. Oh, he hit the Grandmaru. Ooh, I don't know if you're happy or sad about that. Ooh, we can overlay into Ding, send the Silkweetus, and then just smack over the Marionetta. That works. Okay. Attack the Silk, banish it, monster reborn. Oh, well, I may as well add the protocol back to hand and scoop with a decent amount of cards in hand. Like I said, I'm not an Altergeist player, just, dude, we've got game, fuck. Like I said, I'm not an Altergeist player, I'm just playing a fun build that I thought of. Well, originally I thought of it, but then I looked online and saw other people had tried it in the OCG, so I thought, why not try it in the TCG? And this is the deck list that I came up with, and this is my first like proper like try. Obviously, we 2-0'd the last guy that we dueled, the dinosaur player. It was a very, very, very easy matchup. Marionette is really not amazing. What I'm thinking of doing is popping the Marionette to grab I think like if I grab her I can flip this, tribute her, right, I'm gonna grab the dynamite. Yeah, because if he activates an effect I can set Apocalypse. And Apocalypse can half everything, Imperm can negate, Solemn Judgment can stop. This can revive back the Marionette. What's he got? Oh, look at this. Oh. I would have Gizmek'd in my turn. Oh, he's gonna. That's fair enough. I could judge from that, but that'd be absolutely fine. This question. I don't want to use the manifestation unless I absolutely have to, because manifestation's gonna put Marionette in attack, and first of all, Marionette should be if this card is summoned. This should not be here. It should literally be if this card is summoned. It would just, that would help the deck so much more because you could revive it, you could set more of your traps. It would just make the deck play a lot more smoothly. I don't know whether to. The thing is, I don't want a judgment because I'm paying 4k. He hasn't really done anything. He's got 2 Gizmecs engraved, so if I solemn this, I lose 4,000. Yeah, it's too much. Whatever he summons, I can imperm anyway, so we'll imperm her, so she won't get her effects. And then we're gonna True Draco's return. Yep. We're gonna summon. And we're just gonna pop it. Ooh. So now we'll be able to grab our Apocalypse. If you summons Grandma you lose Solemn Judgment. If this once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh, danger Bigfoot. That's fine. Well, you can't run over this because I can. Yeah, okay, so I'm effectively I ain't dying this turn because you can't put anything on the board that's bigger than 16, which is great for me. Yeah, because if he goes into Jingirsu, I don't know why he's not going into Jingirsu. you could go into Dingisu and send anything on the field to be good. Here comes Ding. Why do you keep going into number 38? What does that card do against this deck? When a spell card or effect is activated on the field. Right, you still can't kill me because you know I've got Manifestation set, because you saw me say we're Marionette. The brain cells on this guy is that. Clear this board for something. I was going to say you've got 3 cards after that. Oh, he's drawn the shit. Awesome. Does this have to destroy? I can attack you now. I don't really need to do it. Bounce right now. Bounce off. I misplayed so hard there. We can just pop this out. Grab you. So grab this back. Okay, so at least because I had this, the misplay wasn't all terrible. He's got 5 cards left in his deck. I've got this plus a tribute. Grandma you. Yeah, we can just judgment that. Whatever you summon is going to get bounced to your hand. This is GG no re for shizzle. Battle phase. Yeah, with four wins, 1 a loss. This is the deck we're playing again. Every time I win, I will show you. We have no side deck. The reason I have no side is because I, 1, couldn't be asked to build it. 2, not that the deck doesn't need a side deck. Obviously, you can see where the strengths and weaknesses are of this deck. I just think that at the minute, we're just going to keep playing without one, and then if I feel like there's a matchup where I'm like, oh my god, I need this card, then I'll throw it in the side deck. But for now, I'm really happy with this list. It's actually working out pretty fun. The only thing that you could probably cut is one of these, maybe this, but he gets you to this, and I can imagine that when the True Draco plays are going off, just being able to activate Heritage and then draw like 4 cards. Basically, when you've got Return and Apocalypse, use Apocalypse to send. Do you tribute a card? No, okay, so you destroy it. But it's just if they equal to number True Draco 2 cards that sent. So you can activate Apocalypse, send Dynamite to the graveyard, half everything, activate return, bring Dynamite back, activate Apocalypse, tribute the Dynamite, special summon, activate return, tribute the Apocalypse, special summon, activate the Heritage, draw 1, 2, 3 or 4 cards. But yeah, that is obviously all up to setup. And this, like I said, it's just fun. But I am probably going to build this deck in real life just because I have the cards. I do not have from this deck Infinite Impermanence. I do not have Pot of Extravagance. But obviously those cards are cards I do want. They are on my wish list as it is. So if I buy those, then you know it's not like I'm buying them just to play this deck. I will play them in other decks. So it's not a waste of money if I want to look at it that way. The only cards I consider really a waste of money is just buying these. I already own this, I already own this. I'd just be buying these for this and these, and then obviously I wouldn't be playing a low rarity just because I just don't like playing common cards. Speaking of decks that I play currently, I said Zodiac was the deck that I play, and yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing a Zodiac deck list in real life, feel free to let me know. I would definitely do test hands, combos, and other things with the deck. But Zodiac is definitely the funnest deck I've ever played in Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than like trolley decks, like I feel like the deck that I'm playing right now is trolley. Just decks that allow you to either break boards or play through multiple hand traps. Those are the kind of decks that I like. So, you know, this deck's just for fun. Like, I literally just called it a fun idea, and that's, you know, literally we've been winning everything so far. So, you know, we did take an L, but we didn't lose the match. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see a Zodiac deck profile with combos, let me know and I'll be happy to make one of those for you. Because, like I said, Zodiac is just my deck. Well, it's not my deck, but it's the deck that I feel most comfortable with. Some of the combos you can do with it are absolutely nuts, and some of them are very, very linear. You can end on Megaclops Pass if that's what you wish, or you can end on Appaloosa Megaclops or Appaloosa Megaclops Dryden. All depends on, you know, what hand you open up and where you are in terms of game state. So yeah, it's a very fun deck to play. Combos are very linear, but in-game scenarios are very complicated. So the basic combo is make Megaclops, but if you're an experienced player with Zodiacs, you can make Megaclops with like 5 or 6 different ways, whereas if you are not, you probably know the 2 basic ways, which is with Thoroughblade and Ram or Rapier. You won't know how to make Megaclops without Ram and without Trident like I do, and like other experienced Zoo players will, because when Trident was banned and Barrage was at 1, you know, the deck was still playable. You know, it did, I'm pretty sure it did see a top because of the 1 Megaclops, because a lot of people just can't out it. But yeah, if you guys want to see that deck profile, let me know. This, like I said, is my fun Altergeist deck. I am going to build it in real life and take it to my locals, and I'll video that for you guys again if you're interested, and we will go from there. So just like, the more times, you know, that I can see you guys are enjoying stuff, then the more I'm more likely to do stuff. And if you guys don't like me doing certain things, then I won't do them. It's just as simple as that. I'm here to please you guys. Anyway, we're going to try and find another match because winning is just too good. I do feel like Dueling Book's probably a little bit better to test this deck on than Nexus, because I feel like on Nexus everyone plays like some random Dynamisk pendulum deck. So far we are 1-0. We are X2. Is that the word? 2-0. So we won 2 matches. One was against Dinosaurs, and the other one was against Grand Manju. So not not the worst decks in the world. If we looked at the top 16 pro play, not pro play, the top 16 invitational, they were both decks that were in the top 16. So, oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Zexal versus Infinite Impermanence. If we draw Faker, this will be a massive fuck you. And wow. If this is Guru Numeron, it's gonna, no. Faker. Oh, we drew it. Oh, we drew it. Oh, fantastic. Get hit with the Imperm. And then to follow it up, the Faker. The absolute scenes. This is ridiculous. I could special the Seek and bounce this, but I'd rather special the Mullaseek so that I can search. What would I want to search? I think I've got. I could search Concrete for a follow-up play, or I can just bounce. No, searching is always better, isn't it? Don't get greedy. Yeah, so we're going to use both of these, and then we can get our multi-faker back. We can activate this. Grab that. Wow, if I was him, I would be hurting right now. So this is probably not going to be anything like ridiculous. What we're gonna do? What have we got on grave now? No, we know figured that. What we could do is use the Marionetta to special summon back the Mullaseek and then poke him for 5 direct and send Network to the graveyard and then run over this. However, I feel like just swinging over this and hitting him for 31. Is he going to do that? I don't know. And then in the main phase 2, making our second Hextia. And then Hextia can grab us. We've got a protocol. We've got a manifestation. I guess we could grab another Mullaseek. No, we'll grab the Concrete because it's the only one we don't have. So we'll grab the Concrete and then we're just going to pass because what we're going to do here is on their turn, we're going to flip the manifestation, special summon the Hextia here, and then we can chain the multifaker, put the multifaker here, the multifaker will special summon the Seek here, then we have 2 spell and trap negates and a bounce. Obviously when we bounce, yeah, it's just GG no re. So I'm super happy about that. He's going to be thinking, what the frig is this guy playing? But literally, like I said, if that top deck had been something else, we still would have got around it and we would have been in not a very nice position. But we did get the Faker off the top. So that top deck was absolutely insane. So happy about that. So that was a quick game 1. Zexal normally closes out games quickly, but they don't normally, you normally Zexal someone and then you think you've got a game. But this deck literally shows you that you can play through that Faker in that opening again. Is it 3 though? I don't know why I'm surprised. Okay, so now if we draw the Imperm off the top, like I'm actually gonna cry. Like if we draw the Imperm off the top, I think he'll just scoop if we draw the Imperm off the top. We're probably not going to, but double fudge, double multi-faker. So we can't activate anything. but we can set things. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set the multi-faker. I would set it even if I didn't have to, because if he runs over it or destroys it, Cosmic, just don't hit them at all. Fantastic. So he hit True King's Return, and I'm not going to like Trick Stars. This is nice. Okay, so this hurts. Because he can target that, and I can respond to it, but that's set card, and the punch spell trap card. Wild card is on field, that's set card. Cannot be activated until the end phase. Well, that's going to hurt. Okay, so I'm going to take 2k, then he's going to bounce that, and I'm going to take a further 16. But he didn't pop it. So during my oh wow, okay. Ash Blossom, one card effect. Chain and multi-faker. So we've got double multi-faker on board. That's fine because we can just walk over the Zexal now. We're going to set this. I don't know if I want to really walk over the. Yeah, I feel like if we make Hextia here, and then we just normal summon here, and then we walk over the Zexal, and then we just walk over the Lakoth. Oh, he had it. Okay, we got an Imperm. Not great. Not great. Again, chain. But he can search the second one. Bounce the Candina. We're not looking in a great position. Okay, that's fine. Does it make me draw 5, or does it make me draw the same amount? Because if it makes me draw 5, that's very interesting. This is a very interesting build. I just wish it wasn't playing the Numeron cards, so I could actually, you know, have fun. If Dragoon. That's game. That is game. Fantastic. I want to go first. Normal thing, no. I was going to say you can't. Ah, shit. I hope he drew Red Eyes Fusion and he activates that. Because I'm already set up, but he's probably not drawn it. If he has drawn it, if he activates it, because I got the Ashtakons. Got the answer. Oh, what's he targeting? He's targeting the Imper. Oh, that didn't feel right. But can he OTK me now through this? One attacks. He takes damage. No, because I've got info. Ash Blossom says no. So he's playing the newest package. It's almost got a lot of bricks. So I'm just going to negate his effects. He'll take 600 and it'll be destroyed. Then you're going to take another 600. Then they'll all go to 2k. And I'll take 400. Oh, 4k. But I will survive. Won't done much. But I'll live. So we got rid of 4. Oh, Zexel. Fantastic. Yeah, let's GG. That was whatever. I thought my deck was an amalgamation, but that was Trickstar. That was an OCG build, 1,000,000%. That's an OCG build. But then again, this is a copy of an OCG build. I'm not playing Dragoon just because I feel like Dragoon is such like a cheese card. It's like, oh, I play Dragoon, I win, or oh, I play Zexal, I win. Like, I think Dragoon is an amazing card, and I don't think Dragoon should be banned. I think they should ban Verti Anaconda because Anaconda is too generic. Anaconda should state that you has to be a Predaplant card, or it has to be a dark monster. It should have something that has to be a plant. Even though I know that people would just go Lone Fire, Lone Fire, Lone Fire, Scorpio, Darling, Search, Instant, then use those two to make Predaplant Anaconda. I know people would do that anyway, but it's not a point. You know, if they banned Anaconda, then Dragoon isn't a problem. No one's going to be going, oh, I'm going to play Red Eyes because it's good now. No one's going to do that. So unfortunately, we did get 2-1, so it's a first loss. But we did manage to imperm faker him, which felt very, very nice. And then we were able to pop. It just wasn't a very friendly game for us. That we not much you can do. The thing about this, people say like Geist and certain decks like this are like crayon eating decks. You just like set 5 and pass. They can be like that, but if you've got your ratios correctly, you should never draw 5 traps. Like your deck should be laid out with enough monsters, spells, and traps that you always see at least 1 or 2 monsters. I wish this was more faker. It would make my life a lot better. So set this, set this, summon this, effect this, manifestation. The only thing that annoys me about Marionetta, that's all it does. Summon and set. It's shit. Okay, let's see what else. I think this is another Grand Manju play. We could be in a mirror. Kaiju. That's an interesting one. Boom. I don't know what deck he's playing on. He's playing like Kaiju, like a pure Kaiju. So we're in the battle phase. Nope, that's fine. end phase, we're going to bring back the marionetta. And then should we go like I don't know, I haven't read all the True Reaper cards, but oh, we can do this. 5, 6. Draw 2. Oh, what a fantastic. Okay, we're gonna normal summon the Malefic. We're gonna enter battle phase, we're gonna swing at him for 500. Mirror Force. That's so weird. I wouldn't send back though anyway. I guess I can add Conqueror, but what does Conqueror say? When opponents declare that if an Altergeist card when an opponent wants to declare a card, if you control an Altergeist card, block up protocol. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. So I'm not dying this turn. Cyberstein. Well, I want to imperm that because that just pay 5,000 special summon a fusion monster. Imperm Faker. You know what they say, if you can't beat them, wreck them. I mean, if I get wrecked now, this is just going to make me cry. I don't, funnily enough, I don't want to bounce the Kaiju to his hand. But at the same time, I feel like I might have to because I don't know how someone will run it over. Why would you, like, in what world do you Kaiju multi-faker? Like, what the why would you not Kaiju Silk? I'm just going to negate the attack. Because I don't know what this does. End step. So now I'm going to activate the silk. I'm going to bounce this. I'm going to bounce this because I can crash into that if I want to. I don't want to. Because I feel like that's like a morphing jar or something stupid like that. I don't. I think I just summon the Silk Readers just in case. And then enter battle phase. Just swing at this, just for massive damage, like, well, not massive damage, just for big damage, and then set the imperm and just pass. Because this way Silk can bounce Silk instead of bouncing Protocol. But I can bounce Protocol if I want to. But realistically, he's going to enter battle phase to try and get over this. I don't want that to flip. 5 effects. Oh. So same thing. You can bounce the Conqueror. Get rid of that. I just don't want it. I just feel like it's gonna be like a morphing jar or something that just shuffles everything. And now I've got my out. Oops, into attack position. Yeah, surrendered. Nice one. Nice one. I don't know what he was playing, but like he's obviously just scared of Dragoon because he's just. See, I can normal summon Marionetta, set up a trap. Oh wow, he just quit. So, I guess if I want to edit the deck, what do I do? I guess you could cut Marionetta. For one because open Marionetta just annoys you if you only open Marionetta. Marionetta is only good if you have an extender or if you have something to fuck it off with, like one of these, because normal summon Marionetta, set protocol, activate diagram, pop the Marionetta because it's now useless, search this, or you could, depending on what you've got in your hand, you could set this, normal that, set this, pop that, search that, tribute that on your opponent's turn for this, then this would get this. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna try adding in a 1-for-1 so we can see that Morseek a little bit more often. Try and see if so we're on 9 wins and 6 losses. I don't think. I get losses for stupid reasons. I always forget to leave. It really annoys me that I've got 6 losses. I keep like I make a new account so that I won't lose. And something really stupid will happen, like I'll forget to click rock, paper, scissors and go to the toilet, and then I get a loss. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. Why would you ever Ash Blossom yourself? I also can activate this. Protect all my effects. So here, I'm going to special summon Marionetta. And then I'll open this. And 2,300. And phase 2. And phase what I could have done is used Marionetta to get the Morseek and then made Hextia. But I don't feel like he's not doing enough for me to warrant like wasting a search. Like he's lost his Dragoon now, which is fantastic. So we don't have to worry about Dragoon, which is great. Why would I want to change? Why would I want to change that? Send all this back. I have no idea what this guy's doing. Bounce the faker. I'm gonna bounce that one back. It was just set. What I might do is almost a 9 back to 9 set the manifestation. I think what I want to do here is activate this. We want to bounce this back to hand to get rid of the middle one because the middle one was reset for a purpose. I don't think he's just setting it for the sake of setting it, and then we can activate this. We're going to get rid of this for the silk. Oh, I get to choose. That's amazing. That's amazing. Right. Now we can set the protocol again. And we attack. Effectively, we're attacking him for less. But we can send cards. Why would you? You were sat on a twin twister. Unless he likes my deck and wants to see how it plays. I don't understand. Or we can activate protocol. Prefix. Prefix. Not the paper. We're going to special this. Special faker. Faker is going to special us our concrete. Big brain play, reason why I special this. Super poly. Oh dear. Whoa. Whoa. What is this? 5's Quintet Magician. Well, you're going to add this, and what? Destroy all cards your opponent controls. This face-up card on the field cannot be tributed nor used as fusion material. Also, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. It's such a shame that he's an idiot. I just read that and I was like, wow. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. This face-up card cannot be tributed, nor can it be used as fusion, nor can it be destroyed by card effects. Silk can bounce it to the hand. Battle phase. Activate this. Target this. Chain Silk. bounce this, bounce this. Infestation. Target modifier. On resolution, special bounce bit multi-faker. I guess we may as well get the second line out of it because it's just a dominant at this point. Shouldn't this go to grave as well on resolution? I find it funny how you're playing Super in the Quintet edition. What? Why did that not go? Did I make... No. Total loss monster. When a card leaves the field, destroy that monster. I don't understand how that was able to stay. I don't know. Maybe the game just bugged or whatever. So we've got one protocol on grave, which means we have one on the deck. So we've got multi-figure in hand. We can bounce this, bounce the back row because don't like back row. Normal summon this. Lol. I don't like back row playing podcast. I don't like my opponent playing back row. But set this. Set this. Set this. I think we go for the push. Special summon this week. And then we can make access code talker. Access code talker. Obviously. May as well search the other. Activate this. Get rid of this. Pop this. Yep. And then we just win him for the game. GG's. I'll back in a second. And we're back. Okay, so sorry about that. My daughter woke up, so I had to go upstairs and put her back to bed. But we're back. Okay, this is a very interesting hand. Now you could argue that the Draco stuff hasn't really done a lot, and I've just been surviving from people playing poorly, but this hand will show you that the Draco stuff does do something. I could tribute someone here, but there's literally no point when I can do it on my opponent's turn, and I don't really fancy popping Protocol or Silent Judgment. That's why I'm not activating the diagram. Just going to save it in hand. There's no point in putting cards down if you don't need to. That's something I have learnt. Oh, I don't like that at all. We can activate this. yet. And then because it was activated, we can change, well, on resolution. Is it on resolution? So you'll get the search and then Baker. Yes, here. Multi-Baker. This is just fun, especially when you draw one of these, like it actually makes it so worth it. Fusion summon. Well, no, because you're obviously going to put a Dragoon on board. Yeah, so obviously I feel like 2 cards in his hand are Dragoon plus Dark Magician. I still have no idea what he was playing because game 1 it was just Kaijus. Unless I'm getting confused with someone else. No, game 1 he didn't Kaiju. I didn't know what he was playing. He was just setting everything. I was bouncing it. No, yeah, that was Kaiju. Going second Kaiju Magicians? I don't know. Oh, God. Okay, so let's see what else we can do with this. Three effects can we change? Right, end phase. So at the end step, bounce Multi-Faker. I don't want to deal with him like doing any sort of shenanigans, so I'm going to activate this. That's a-okay with me. Effect. I can activate this and I can bounce this. Bouncing that left hand. Obviously, Eternal Soul will still trigger. So much trigger. Special summon. Why would I stress myself? In what world does that benefit me? Oh, another seat. No, stop. I think I just want to add another Faker, to be fair. Actually, no, I should have added Marionette because I haven't normal summoned yet, have I? Wow, it was done. What I can do, because it didn't do that though. I don't remember doing that either. Not, here we go. One true. Okay, so we can diagram. Here we go. We can pop this in hand because it's dead. We can add the return because returns where all the shenanigans happen. We can then set the return first to that position. I could go into Prime Banshee and special summon something from deck, but what have I got on grade? Oh! Yep. Yeah, we're going to go for manifestation. Set the manifestation. I really don't want to know nothing. this will do the most damage, so that's what we're going to do. Swing at you with that, the main phase 2. We can put Hextia there. Or we can grab you and clear you up, and then, yeah, because we're going to grab Hextia anyway. Oh, I banished all my Linkalitos. What? No. Oh no, I used multiple. Oh dear. Just need Hextia. I mention. We can actually add. I quite like the idea of grabbing the Mario. No, grab the Faker, because then I don't have to special the Faker from Grave, and I can special like a Murasik from Grave to special. No, when I know a special Hextia from Grave, I can special the Faker from hand, so Prime Banshee there was a good call. Move it on that. So I'll do this. I'm going to bring that Hextia. I could put Hexia there. Well, I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to put Multi-Faker here. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to put Hexia there. And then we're going to put... Yeah, he's desperately searching for dark magical secrets, so he's definitely got Dragoon play. Yeah, so we want to answer this. Special summon Multigeist Multifaker. Special summon Multigeist Multifaker. Let's play that. Oh, I don't like that. One card of fucking chained. Unless we can chain this. Yeah, I'm going to bring this back. Probably should have done that first before I did anything and put the Hextia under here, because he's going to bring out Dragoon now. Pop, pop. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. But the moment Dragoon uses an effect, we can swing over as long as we can get rid of. Oh, look at the outs to Dragoon here. Just look at those outs. So if I drop off extra, there's no chance I'm using it. Are you going to tribute to me? You're going to discard the only card that you have in your hand. Negate. Actually, get rid of this. Then we get to search. Conquer. Conquering, fun fact, will negate the attack. Double Dragoon. Oh, the spice. Okay. Challenge accepted. Oh, okay. That's game. You bastard. I don't know why it didn't let me change Multifaker for whatever reason. But yeah, we're going first. Not a terrible hand, but not a great hand. I just need to read this. During your main phase, you can draw cards up to you. Well, don't have any alter dice cards, so I have to grab it now and there, and then I just have to pass. I'm not playing Heritage. There's no point in playing Heritage unless okay, I guess we can activate this. Even if he has a response, I'm still going to twist the hand. Fuck. No, that's fine. Yep. One card for Jingo. Multi-faker, and I'm going to activate this. During your main phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of trigger or triggering cards. Something. Multi-faker. Yeah, just during the main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves tribute one True King or True Dragon monsters. So I want to special summon the Mullaseek so that I can make Hextia, because then I can normal summon the Marionetta. Yeah, I'm just doing that. I want to do it, so I'm doing it. I don't care about the I should be able to draw 2 cards if I'm correct. Monsters contract. Okay, so maybe 1 card because it was. Oh, fantastic! Wow, this changes. That was actually a card because I can pop this. Wow. I probably actually want to pop the Silk in my hand and then add this, and then I want to fuck summon the. Right, I want to can summon this. And Heritage can pop this. Heritage, fuck yeah. Well, with no force. As a Conqueror. I highly doubt that he's got 2. Oh, if it's a magical throw, I'm actually going to cry. Alright, okay. What is it? Oh, the Eternal Soul. And you can activate it, but he hasn't got Dark Magician in hand probably. He just drew one for turn, didn't he? If this card comes out of his hand, he drew Dark Magician for turn. Well, you added a card, so I'll just activate this from my deck. This card is disgusting because you can't kill anything anyway because of Inquiry though, and then if you manage to do anything else, Conquery's got me back. So I think this is, yeah, I think this is GG no rees, my dude. I feel like we can pop him. Grab this, then activate return to bring him back. then set the apocalypse. Summon a Marionetta. Will then get us the manifestation. We can then just walk over the Dark Magician. And then swing at him. He's going to use Eternal Silence. Also guess. Yeah, we can tribute to negate and destroy that card. I can't game him this turn. We can swing at him for 300. And then just got 3 down here. Oh wow, so it's game. Reason being, we can manifestation, bring back the silk, so you can chain to this. 2 effects. We're going to chain the manifestation, and we're going to special summon the Morseek, not the silk. I'm going to put the Morseek here. This is on 2k. I actually really like this build, like it's actually quite fun. And then we can special summon the multi-faker, and then the multi-faker can special summon us our silk. Remember, silk can bounce any other alphabet card, so you can bounce your trap to your hand, and then the Morseek will go to grave and we'll get the search, but then unfortunately we wouldn't get. What I should have done is put the Morseek there. What I'm going to do is actually this, bounce this, bounce that back to your hand, no card effect chain, nope, and then that will wipe your board. And that, my good man, is GG no re. Right there. I'm just going to reposition that. I'm just going to swing with this for game just in case he's got another Eternal Souls. Not that it matters because we can negate it in search, or we can bounce where we put some puts down search, so yeah. Okay guys, I hope you did enjoy this live stream. Like I said, it was just me playing with my fun mismatch of Altergeist and True Draco. If you like it, let me know. If you didn't, well, I'll try and make my content more amusing for you, and I do apologise. If there's any decks that you would like me to try, then, you know, let me know. Deck Hero, go. I'm not sure what that means, but, you know, like I said, I'm literally just throwing stuff together that I think is fun. I have seen it done in the OCG, so I've got some Orcus lists that I've seen done in the OCG that I really like over in the TCG, but like I said, just mixing stuff together and making stuff fun for me is what I enjoy, so I believe it's something that you guys would like to see also. So yeah, I'm going to be back in just 2 more minutes, so we're just going to take a small break and then I'll be straight back. If you want to leave down something in the comments about either what deck you want me to play next or what deck you'd like me to create, I'll be back, and as soon as I'm back, I'll get straight to it. If I don't get any, then I'm just going to continue playing with this same deck, just trying to tweak it a little bit and try and make the deck a little bit more fun and just annoying to deal with. So thank you. Sorry for the wait, but enjoy. Now's the time to grab snacks if you need snacks, or drinks if you need drinks. Yo guys, so I'm back. Like I said, my daughter is just having trouble sleeping at the minute. So with her having trouble sleeping, I have to nip up and sort out her tonight. So I do apologise for the little interludes. However, we are back at it again. Again, I'm just going to jump into another ranked. I seem to be getting paired up against weird decks. Our win to loss ratio is now 10-6. I really don't like the fact that I've lost 6 times. It really actually aggravates me. I don't know if you guys play ranked or take ranked seriously at all, but if you've ever played ranked on this, you lose for stupid fucking reasons and it drives me insane. So if I'm playing online and I'm playing ranked, I don't want to lose because my opponent backed out, and because they backed out, the game just decided I lost, or the game decided to draw. And then sometimes you lose for other reasons, like you can't unclick off your graveyard because you have too many cards in the graveyard. There's just loads of little things like that that really do aggravate me. Okay. So this is not the kind of hand that you want to open. No, nothing to summon these guys off. But we did get the Imperm and the Faker. This is Imperm in this deck. Imperm Faker is obviously a really good combo if you open it and you're going second, because you can negate something and then bounce something on someone's first turn. So like Adamantipator's, they unexpected die special, then they special the researcher, you can imperm the researcher, then special and bounce back whatever. Oh, Ray. Ray is a quick effect. I do not want to battle phase. Well, obviously I would like to use one through. Quick effect. Tag Ray out. Quick effects. You contribute this card. That's the cost. And he's going to special summon Hayate. Hayate is going to swing and he's going to dump a spell, which is fine. And then if he goes Kagari, which he should do, I'm going to imperm. Because I don't want him. It depends on what he drops. If he drops, you remember Widowmaker's at 3, so he's dropping a shark cannon. That's interesting. That's very interesting. If you have 3 or more spells in your you can special summon it. If your opponent controls one, target one monster in front of his graveyard and banish it. I think I can let him have that, you know. I don't like. If it was a Widowmaker, I would imperm it, but I feel like Shark Cannon, what's he going to do? Banish the Mother Seek? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I do have it. The only way this bites me back in the arse is if he doesn't go into Shizuku in the end phase, but that's 1,000,000% what he's going to do, because why would you not go into Shizuku in the end phase? Yeah, I feel like that's okay, because he can get rid of the Moliseek, but it doesn't really do much, because if he decides to wait until I've got something better engraved than Moliseek, I'm probably going to have the manifestation to chain and bring back from the graveyard, so... Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, my baby is not happy egg. So she is so tired. She keeps having nightmares. Yeah, I'm gonna implement shiz. She just wants to cuddle. You like having cuddles? Yeah. That's fine. With the faker. Also, the other little synergy with the Altergeist cards and the Draco cards is you multi-faker in your opponent's turn. You have tribute fodder. Lol, you played it in Imperial Con, you did. Wow, wasted 2 cards. Nice. Oh no, your turn. Do you really want to activate Ray? Oh yeah, you do. But then I get to search. So I'm going to search for the Apocalypse. Do I go to bed now? Oh. Do I go to bed? No. Okay, I'll put it back now. I love you. Ooh. He's going to poke me for 50. Well, if you added back the Widow Anchor, well, when you activate your effect to attack it, activate this, which makes you chain the Widow Anchor, which also means you don't have Green Grove to take. Can Daddy put you in bed? And the thing is, if he activates Widow Anchor now to negate this, I can. What? So now I'm going to summon this. Tribute. So now your Widow Anchor in this timing, and I can use Multi-Faker to. Do you want to change? Yeah, I guess we could. Do this. you thinking? Or special silk from it. Yeah, so if I was him, I would be saving the shark cannons for the silks, because you'll never end one too. Because most ultimate players only want to, but it just means I have to be careful with the silk. Trying to get the silk not hit graveyard. We've got Shooting's Return, which can revive this, which is nice and for effect. What we can do, activate this, so now we'll get a +1. Just one.
Yes.
Yes, just one.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we can activate this. Ghost Ogre. We can actually chain this. We can reduce attack. Just make Hayato a little bit more effective. And then we've still got Return. So we've choose one also. Keep it. And we can battle things. I think I'm going to force him to, yeah, bounce this, put that back. Force him to special for red. And they can go into the Kagaj is probably not the best because we'll be able to kill the silk and add back the shark cannon. We'll go anchor. Okay. You took control of it. No, I wouldn't have used it for that. You can link up into Ezekiel and bash Carter if you want. But we get it off the board, but I've got more to think about. Not really sure how we're going with this. Can I put you to bed now?
No.
No. Yeah, having cuddles.
Okay.
Do you like cuddles?
Why? Do you have to go?
I love you. So the reason why my daughter's up at this ridiculous hour is literally because she's been having terrible nightmares. So she just wakes up and then she just wants to cuddle. She doesn't want to run around and jump and everything. She literally just wants to cuddle. Pop the Kagari here. Basically, this card is really good. And she added the afterburn. No, he didn't. Why is he not adding afterburn? I don't know. He keeps adding Widow Anchor and negating Widow Anchor, but you're missing out on like wasting so much because he could have added that, and because he's got 3 in grave, he could have activated pop 2. But so he added that so that he could negate my search for a monster when I've got the monster reborn right here, and the other 2 monsters that I have with it. I don't know. deck has done a whole lot of nothing. Either this is a really hard matchup for this guy, or this guy is new to Sky Striker because he could have done a lot of things differently, and he would have ended with a very different board. In my personal opinion, drawing the spoofings here is actually quite nice. What we're going to do is we're going to activate this. I'm going to bring back our old friend. We can still swing over this. There's no point in summoning the water vehicle when we have the spoofing set. Sure, I could come back in this game or anything cool like that. So I think that we just swing over this and just go from there. He's going to away. That is fine. He's going to swing set. And we're going to end the battle. If that's an even match, I mean, it's fine because I'll get rid of everything apart from the turn. Go to the turn. Could give me that because he's really traffic with me. If you this unfortunately will have to be the last duel today, guys, but if you guys have any questions on the deck in general, or you want any tips on how to play the deck, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not the person that you want to take tips out of. There's probably a lot of times when either a true Draco player or an Altergeist player saw me playing and cringed so hard because of how I was playing the deck. But this is literally just how I saw the deck function. So we're going to activate this. I'm going to change this. We're just using spoofing so that we can chain the water. We're going to lose the dynamite, but that's fine because we can bring it back with the turn. Should have done my turn first. If you return first, then. The reason we're putting Molseek here is because if he kills the Molseek, or if he leaves it, we're going to use it to our advantage. We're going to put search here. You want to go to bed now? I'll put you to bed in a minute, yeah? Daddy, you want to sleep in Daddy's bed?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You sleep in my bed, yeah? I've got it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'll tell you what, do you want to go up to Daddy's bed now?
Yes. Yay.
Yay! Right, okay then. Go on, Dad, I'll leave this game. So unfortunately, we are going to have to call it a day there because my daughter is very, very tired. Like I said, she's been having nightmares. She's been getting up in the middle of the night and just wanting to cuddle me. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to let this guy have the W. I think he had it anyway. I'm not too sure. We would have made Hextia next turn, got a search from here, revived the dynamite, and then the search would have been. No, I think we might have had it, but I don't know. He's got one set. It's in his main phase 2. But I've really got to go because when family needs you, you know, you've just got to be there, especially if it's your own daughter. So, GG's, and see you guys in the end phase.